Hey there guys, and welcome to an episode of Enter the Gungeon for no apparent reason, because I was like, I want to do a bit of chatting with you. Things have been fairly, still a little bit loud. I'm trying to get this sorted. That'll do. There we go. Trying to get this sorted so I can chat with you guys. Like, my audio's always been difficult to maintain, so hopefully the microphone isn't too loud and the game isn't too loud and it's all set up properly. I was trying to get it fixed for ages and I'm not sure if I did, but I think I did, so there we go. Anywho, with Charlie Foxtrot being planned and wanting to do other videos, but just like missing time a lot of the time, like my sleeping schedule has been wrecked. My, everything has been a little bit rough, so I decided, let's just, nope, not that one, this one. I decided basically, let's just do a video on something that's easy that I can kind of like play, but not concentrate too hard on. Incidentally, I'm doing this on turbo mode. It basically means you move quicker in between levels and stuff like that, especially. I chose this because, yeah, honestly, I need speedrun mode on though. Gameplay. Why is that on? There we go. Confirm. Yeah, it's just, this game is quite long as it is, so it feels better to just play it with the turbo mode on, just so that the game goes a little bit quicker for a start. The actual objective of this video or run, I mean, there's kind of one. I'd like to unlock the, what's his name? The glitch, the paradox. But that's like a secondary objective, just to just basically fuck. God, the bullets are faster in turbo mode. Yeah, that's basically a secondary objective to just wanting to say hey and hang in with you guys a little bit, I guess. Charlie Foxtrot's been going well, as I said, been taking up a lot of my time. And when I do get a little bit of time off and not, well, because I'm in multiple RP shows as well, like, when I get time for recording and editing, a lot of the time I just want to, like, relax and etc, because my sleeping's been just, ugh. It hasn't been amazing, just to say it fairly simply. But yeah, no, it's been so much fun, and it's been really nice seeing you guys respond to the Charlie Foxtrot 140k TTRPG idea so well. I have a feeling like it's going to come back to bite me in the ass later, when it's like, like doing this this Enter the Gungeon video. I have this feeling like people are gonna start being like, but I just like your TTRPG stuff. Like I just like the 40k only war. I like seeing you GM and seeing people play, and then that's gonna be like, well, that's yeah. It's something I was like, yeah, I wonder if that's gonna happen. Who knows, maybe you'll hate all of the everything, but yeah, for now. There we go. Nice. Okay. So, when I recorded that latest video, I think it came out yesterday. Yeah, it would have come out yesterday. I was tired. You may have noticed. From the fact that I didn't leave things out, but there are a couple of things I didn't mention that I wanted to mention. I got the dates wrong as well. The show's starting on the Thursday. Yeah, okay, fine. On the on the 9th. Jesus, what's wrong with me? Yeah, starting on the 9th and not on the 8th, like I said, because the 8th is Wednesday, and it's not starting on Wednesday. Here we go. Okay. Ooh, mama. I'm not sure what's quicker, my basic gun or what, but let's keep going like this. We're doing okay. This is the first time I've actually run the turbo mode, to be honest. A lot of the time I've just run it normally because I always run it normally, kind of thing. So hopefully I won't do too bad a job on this. Yeah, aside from the just, you know, mentioning Charlie Foxtrot and being like, oh, Charlie Foxtrot, wow, okay. What do we get that was a irradiated lead with beta ray? Oh. Okay. That's cool. I like that. Let's see if we can find a secret room. Maybe we can find an extra key. That would be lovely. Well, not there. Anywhere else where it is likely to be? Well, one of these two, maybe. Maybe down there. Let's try here. Nope. Alright, well, it's a shame to lose a chest, but there you go. So yeah, hopefully, and I say this with full knowledge of, you know, the fact that I wouldn't say I've been taking it easy, because I've been doing a lot of, as I said, I've been doing a lot of RP shows, I've been doing a lot of loads of things, but hopefully, for the future, from, probably for a little while, it's still going to be reasonably, I'm not going to say quiet, but maybe at times I might be a little bit lax in videos and stuff. But hopefully after we've kind of got settled down with Charlie Foxtrot, I'll be able to do the videos a bit better than I've been doing. I know people enjoyed the edited stuff I did. To a certain extent, you know, everyone has their own tastes and everything. But from what I could tell, like, you know, the edited stuff was doing better than my previous attempts to, like, you know, do like a big chunk of content, you know, release multiple videos a day kind of thing. Things seem to have turned around a bit. Like, more people are watching the videos I do put out, and okay, well, got hit twice. I wasn't concentrating enough. This is fair. So yeah, hopefully you guys haven't been too upset about less videos and the less edited ones. It's just the edited ones do take significant, I'm gonna say, effort, right? Because I think, you know, it's obvious. Fuck. This is going badly now that I'm talking. It's obvious, you know. That looks better, but it doesn't. It's not what we want to use here, to be honest. I think it's obvious, you know. Like, if I wanted to, I could sit down for 6 hours and just beast an edited video. You know, like it's not like it takes me you know, weeks and weeks and weeks. It's just the mental effort of going, I'm going to edit this video. Like, there's a lot more. I'm even gonna say tedium. There's just a lot more things that go into making an edited video, is what I'll say. It's like, maybe it's not interesting for you guys, but it's like a lot of the stuff I have to do is like going over the same piece of footage multiple times and like editing it down and editing it down and editing it down, and then when I've finally done that, I've got to go back through the whole video and like set it in place and caption it if it needs captions. You know, if I'm doing some like silly extra thing with like images or whatever, or like, you know, putting like subtitles on it for certain bits. I'm still trying to figure out what works and what doesn't as well. So yeah, what I'll say is, like, one of the things I found out with my anxiety and all that kind of thing is, like, my bar for if there's something that I find a little bit... Oh yeah, that's fine. If there's something that I find a little bit tedious or a little bit like, you know, I find myself, you know you have to do something, and you think to yourself, well, like, I'll just put that off for a little bit, and it's fine. You know, like that's something that Jesus fucking Christ, are you kidding me? Okay. I've got to step up my fucking brain like by about 20%, maybe more. Having a look at what's happening here. So yeah, you know that there's that thing you have where you're like, I'll just put this off till tomorrow. It's fine. Like that's what my brain's like all the time. You know, even with like videos and whatever else, my brain is always like, you can just put it off for a little while. It's fine. You know, I'll do it at some point. I still need to fix the fan in my computer. Like I put that. That's one of those things where it's just like, I really don't want to do it because I hate being on the phone with people for like official inverted commas reasons. So I do tend to be like, I'll just, you know, oh god. So yeah, I do tend to be like, I'll just, you know, I'll just do it later. And you know, I know I'll do it. Of course I know I'll do it. I'll just do it later. And you know that kind of like lying to yourself where you know you're lying to yourself, but you're like, this time it'll be fine. Yeah. I'm very good at that. to the point where my brain's like, you're lying to yourself. And I'm like, I know, but it's fine. I just want to feel okay with not doing this. My brain's like, okay, that's we'll just ignore that, buddy. You don't have to feel bad. Boom, health. Lovely. Wow, I almost ran into that shit. That have reasonably good reaction times there. There we go. We're doing okay. And we found the boss room, if indeed we want to go there at any time soon. I think we may just clear the floor and see what we can earn ourselves. Oh god, yeah. That's just about guaranteed to happen. Shouldn't allow myself to get stuck in the corner. So yeah, I think a lot of it has to do with me really enjoying the RP lately. Like, it was one of those things that I always wanted to do as a kid, but people were never there. You know, there was never anyone interested in doing like a TTRPG or, you know, anything along those lines. So it did become this kind of thing where I'm like, this is such a cool idea, but I don't know how to get into it, and you know, I don't know, there's no one around me to get into it with, and like do it on a regular basis, because this kind of thing, like, it's like with gaming. When I enjoy it, I'm in it, you know. It also does have, not gonna let the rat get that. It also does have a little something to do with the fact that gaming's declined in the last few years, like, quite heavily. You know, don't get me wrong, I love gaming. It's like, it's always been my favorite thing. It's been the thing that, you know, has kind of secured me and kept me going and kept me kind of like kept me from succumbing to anxiety, depression. It's been a really nice, you know, escape and all this kind of stuff. But fuck, yeah, you're right. But recently, oof, I don't like the hiccups. No, recently I don't like the way gaming's been going. It's to a certain degree. Yeah, I'll take that. Oh, there's no heal. Okay, that's fine. To a certain degree, it's been a lot like the oh, ghost bullets. No, zombie bullets. What do zombie bullets do? Refunds ammo when bullet miss. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, so, as I was saying, to a certain degree, I like, you know, I still really enjoy the game industry. You know, I do really enjoy the game industry. and there's still like cool stuff that comes out. I find I'm just so cynical about it now. It's hard for me to be enthusiastic about it. You know, every time there's like a cool new game that's come out, okay? Every time there's like a cool new game that's coming out, and it's, you know, it's either like a nostalgia thing from when I was younger that I really enjoyed, or, you know, it's a game similar to something that I've always wanted. My brain's just like, dude, you're not gonna enjoy this. Fuck. It doesn't matter that I don't get extra health from killing this boss, but I just... Gungeon's one of those games where you always feel like an idiot for, that's how you do it. It's pretty strong by itself, even without that. I think that uses up all its ammunition. So yeah, you know, and like, speaking of the gaming industry becoming a little bit worse, and you know, just not really being, I'm not gonna say the same as, oh dicks, that's so close, so close. If only I could get a little bit more money. All right, that's fine. Yeah, so like the gaming industry for me, especially, I guess, feels like exploited at this point, and it's part of the reason why I was doing let me fix your fucking game, and why I still am doing let me fix your fucking game. You know, it's not for the reason I'm doing it isn't like, hey, I didn't like this game, it sucked, you know, let me shit on it, or let me warn people. It was much more like, you know, when there's a game where I'm like, oh, this is kind of a cool idea, but then the execution is lazy or terrible or just whatever, like, yeah, ultimately I do shit on a game, or I do criticize a game, but criticism, I've always felt, is important. And one of the things I have a problem with, that I've seen, you know, more and more in the game industry, is companies and developers being like, yo, you can't criticize our game. It's like, why the hell not? It sounds fuck. Well, I wasn't gonna go down to the new. Okay, well that was bad. That admittedly was bad. I wasn't gonna go down to the second secret place anyway. So yeah, like I was saying before, you know, it's something that I've noticed, basically, is the tendency as a whole for the gaming industry to encourage, and like when I say gaming industry, I don't just mean developers or people who make games. Okay, that's gonna be, yeah, let's not have this happen here. Don't even know what that was, didn't see. It's one of those things that I see, you know, like a lot of consumers letting people get away with. And I don't know, get away with the wrong word, but I feel like that's the correct word. Like, they accept the way things are in the industry, you know, in the sense of, we have to buy, you know, like, there'll be people who disagree with DLC, and people who are like, oh, I don't like this, and I don't like that, but, you know, at the end of the day, it's a bit like TV with the reality shows. You know, all you see is people going like, oh, those, I don't even know what that was. Oh yeah, I do know what that was. That was one of the bouncies bouncing off and hitting me. You know, they'll say like, oh, I hate reality TV show. Why did it do so well? And there's an answer as to why it did so well, and why it became and still is so predominant. And that's basically that it's cheaper. And, like, this is the thing is, you know, things like America's Got Talent, Britain's Got Talent, you know, these talent shows, the voices and the humbly haws. They're all popular because they're cheaper. Fuck me in the ass. They're cheaper to make than like a Game of Thrones, you know. And they still draw in a decent audience. And the thing is like, they don't draw in more of an audience than Game of Thrones. Not always. Like, sometimes if they put a little bit more effort into what they're making, yeah, sure, maybe. But the important thing about it is that they draw in a decent audience for how much they cost. You know, so you can start off with something like America's, well, maybe not America's Got Talent, but you know, maybe something like The Voice, and it's an intriguing idea. Personally, I actually kind of find it interesting because I enjoy finding new artists and, you know, new people with talent and all this kind of. I don't know if I want that. I'm not gonna lie. For the curse, I probably won't use it that much. Got decent-ish weapons. Yeah, okay, we're gonna leave it. Really? There we go. We were almost dead. Ah, there's the glitch. I don't think we're gonna make it this run, but yeah. So yeah, that's what I see quite often happening in the gaming industry, basically. It's not exactly that people are. Yeah, let me take those. It's not exactly that people are like, oh, hey, you know, fuck it, let's make, you know, lazy, crappy games. But I think there are enough people out there. Because of certain games, which I may go into on a Let Me Fix Your Fucking Game at some point. Yeah, I think I'll take that. Why not take that? Because I may go into it on a Let Me Fix Your Fucking Game, like how the gaming industry went the way of, you know, of other industries. Because let's be honest, there was always a part of. Oh. Interesting, there's a volume right there. Okay, that may explain a couple of things. Let's go with this. You know, there was always an aspect of exploitation in the gaming industry. Not like a horrible aspect of exploitation. You know, it wasn't like it was. It wasn't like it was some horrific thing that, you know, that just went on and on and on or anything like that. It was just literally, you know, the gaming industry. There were games which were remakes and copies and not even sequels, but just horrific attempts to cheat you out of your money. You know, I'm never gonna deny that those were all a thing. Ooh, thank you, Armor. Luckily, we've been perfecting the bosses. That's really helped. You know, there are some games that were literally just made terribly. There we go. This is less interesting to a much higher degree. Yeah, you know what? It's not super expensive. And we can afford it. So yeah, you know, that's something that I've been thinking about, and it's to like weave all the way back to my original point. It's something where I was like, oh, for fuck's sake. There we go. It's something where I was like, it's put me off gaming to some degrees. Not like this whole big horrific kind of, you know, like I hate gaming now. It's just, it's harder to be. Sorry, my voice cracked there for no apparent reason. It's harder to be excited for fuck me in the ass. it's harder to be excited for games and for gaming when you see all these examples of games that you've always thought as a kid, like, hey, I'd love this type of pirate, like Sea of Thieves. Let's go into Sea of Thieves very quickly. Okay, so everything else is fine. So I guess we'll use this. Sea of Thieves, like, it seemed like such a good idea, and I was so excited for it. Well, let's be honest. The rot had already started setting for me to a certain degree. So there was an aspect of like, oh yay, this could be good, but there was also an aspect of me being like, but you know, it also probably isn't gonna be. Cause cynicism. And I think also, I need to pray at that shrine. I think also there's definitely that was lucky. There's a very definite aspect for me of getting older. Shit. So I think me getting older definitely played into the whole problem of, you know, not enjoying games as much, and, you know, being less oh, fuck me. And basically being less willing to forgive a game for its flaws. There you are. God damn, that thing moves fast. So yeah, I definitely think, you know, I'm less willing to look at a game and be like, ah, it's got some problems, but it's still fun, you know, it's still a good idea. I think a lot of the time I still, you know, I still look at a game and I'm like, this is a pile of shit. You know, even when it probably has redeeming qualities, the fact that it's disappointing to a certain extent, you know, partially, I think, because I'm older, and partially because they are making shittier games now, in general, means that, you know, it's not really self-fulfilling prophecy, exactly, but I think there's an aspect of self-fulfilling prophecy there, where it's like, they make shitty games because we expect shitty games, but we'll still pay for them, and all that kind of thing. So yeah, long story short, that's part of the reason, you know, like, I get sent games and I'm like, ah, this looks alright, but at the same time I'm like, well, it probably isn't. This looks like I could kind of enjoy it, maybe. It's, you know, it's not how I used to be. I used to be like, this game looks amazing, let's play it, you know? I think a lot of that as well had to do with the Total War series. It's weird to say, but the Rome 2 fiasco, and the way that all kind of happened, it's very interesting, because if you go back, you can see they intentionally lied about what the game was and the state it was in. Like, there's oh, hello. There's no kind of looking back at it and being like, oh, maybe, you know, maybe they were trying to make a good game, but, you know, they just didn't manage it. Like, there's no kind of like, oh, they weren't trying to dupe the customer. Like, there was video of a demo which was 100%, like, I'm not going to say precisely fake, but it wasn't real, you know? It was like a completely doctored version of the game that wasn't what the game was like at all. This could be really interesting. Macho race, I'm not sure about. Okay, so we go fight the boss. There we go. Yeah. I'm not gonna get a perfect on this one. That's a pretty good gun. Oh god. Got him. Only one hit. Not bad. I kind of have to go completely quiet during those bits, however, because I suck. Okay, where else could it be? The reason I always do it in here is because I always guess wrong when I nearly always guess wrong when I guess somewhere else. So I'm just like, we'll try here. Usually I try here and like this exit bit in the shop. Not often right. So yeah, I don't know. You know, it's hopefully I've come up with some ideas to keep me interested in gaming and still doing like gaming videos, because I want to. You know, there are most definitely games that I still enjoy and that I want to play. And I really enjoy making videos for you guys. It's just a matter of, you know, like adjusting to the times and the circumstances and stuff like that. I think that's going to be very important. Did he die? No. I got stuck on the spider. Yeah, I think it's going to be very important. I think it's going to be very important for me to figure out, like, how I want to, like staying on the videos I want to do. Because, you know, like, as I mentioned, some of the videos I do can be quite difficult for me to get the kind of motivation to do, I guess. How are we doing on health on that? We're doing okay on health on that. So yeah, that's basically the next part of things. Is once Charlie Foxtrot is up and running, like I've had a massive amount of fun with with TTRPGs. I think to some extent they play into my strengths, and yeah, so hopefully, you know, hopefully you guys will enjoy the ones I'm the one I'm running and the ones I'm in and all that kind of stuff. I hope to be in more, you know, keep being in more shows. One of the things I want to do actually is expand my GM abilities, because I enjoy GM. Yeah, okay. This. I enjoy telling a story and, you know, all that kind of thing. So, as I said, hopefully. Please don't be pea shooter auto trolling. I probably will need to. Wait, what? Oh, I went the wrong way? Okay, didn't know that. Probably this. Yeah, this. It's good boss killer. There we go. So yeah, I mean, aside from being a bit, having been a bit slow recently, I'm gonna say, with everything like, oh, lordy, having been a bit slow recently with everything like my, fuck. Sorry, this boss is being a pain. There we go. And we can be back to talking. Having been a bit slow with everything, like my my edited videos and things like that, like I do want to get back to giving you guys those things as well, because as I said on the Charlie Foxtrot video, the most recent one, I'm often very unsure of what to do to thank people who support me through like Patreon and stuff, and like, you know, swap I guess we could swap that gun and maybe this gun? Oh, this gun. Yeah, most definitely this gun. This gun kind of sucks. I know it's got a synergy, but honestly, I don't think I'll be using it past here. Membrane's alright, I think. I want to say it's alright. Hello. I guess I could sell the membrane. See, got a key. I'll take that. Armor I could take. Looks like this is the... Got 2 chests. Probably nothing else in those. So I guess we'll just take one of the chests and then... Oh, what's this? Heals up goes with what? Well, I'll have to check it in the ammo nomicon. Oh. Huh, I wonder what they do together. Interesting. Oh, wait, I think I maybe know. Interesting. Okay, so we'll go to this gun. Hopefully it'll be even better. Looks like we're fighting the wall, so I'm not great at fighting the wall. I was going to get hit there. Thought I was going to get hit there. I don't think I actually was there. I swear I'm going to get hit, yeah. Okay, so just minimize the damage we take, please. Okay, well, that'll do. Didn't take the red heart damage, which doesn't matter in this game, but something to be thankful for, I guess. There we go. I'm not sure what the antibodies do with this, though. That's the only thing. Okay, well, I don't have a... Let's get a... Oh, dicks, there's no... Oh, there is. Okay. There we go. So, a bit more ammo for everything. A heart that, technically speaking, we don't need, but it's fine. Do we finish this floor? I don't think so. Yeah, I think we just go. Ah, I should have shot open that chest. For the why not. So, yeah. I don't know. It's you know... I kind of see good things for the most part. Kind of in the future, as it were. Maybe that's just, you know, like, whatever. But I'm enjoying myself more now that I'm not forcing myself to play games non-stop. If you know what I mean, like in terms of like for my recordings and stuff, yes, it can be a bit more difficult to be like, oh, I've got to edit this and I've got to do this and, you know, etc, etc. But in terms of like general happiness, I'm much happier now organising Charlie Foxtrot than I was, for example, running a long series on like RimWorld. Because, like, don't get me wrong, I love me some RimWorld. RimWorld's great. But still, running a series on it is, I think it's the disheartening part of it, as you know, like, because like, and keep in mind as I say this, guys, this is not a criticism of you guys, like, even in the slightest basis, fucking, even as my angry swearing starts up, it's not even a complaint. Is the thing about it, is one of the things that's frustrating as a, inverted commas, sounding like a douche creator. Dicks. Yeah, one of the frustrating things of it is doing a series that you enjoy and seeing interest in it slowly, like, disappear. And it's not in like a people hate the series or just don't want to watch it. It's just in a people only have, oh my fucking god. This is starting to this is starting to aggravate me. People have a limited amount of time in a day if you're doing like multiple series every single day, you know, you can't expect people to fucking really. Yeah, you can't expect people to watch. Sorry, I was concentrating on not getting hit for a second there. You can't expect people to watch, you know, so many videos every single day. You know, so what happens, and like, as far as I'm concerned, understandably, the same way it's understandable that people who make the videos and stuff get frustrated with it. You know, understandably, people are watching an episode, watching a series, and like, oh, this is a pretty fun series. And then it's like, oh, but I've got to do things today or tomorrow or fuck whenever. And they're like, okay, well, you know, like, there's a couple of episodes come out, it's fine, I'll catch up. And then, you know, 2 weeks later, there's like 17 episodes out, and they're like 10 episodes behind, and you know, they're just like, I don't have enough time in the day to watch this. And you know, it's like, it's how people, you know, it's why the drop off on episodes, kind of the episodic stuff, is so high. You know, first episode to first episode to like second episode is usually like half or you know, or more. Like, people just don't carry on watching. And you know, a lot of that is just like, you know, the random people who click on the video, they're like, oh, let's see what this is, and then like, okay, that was cool, but don't really need to watch more, kind of thing. And then there are people who are like, okay, I'm noting this series down, and I'll watch it, you know, another time. And you just don't get around to watching it, or you get busy, or you know, whatever. Like, as I said, as far as I'm concerned, that's totally understandable. Did I? Yeah, I did fuck up a wall, okay. What damn walls, man? Eat a dick. Oh, we'll use that now. I was debating using that now. I was like, should I? But then I decided, like, you know, it's worth it. Okay. So yeah, there's a thing that you may or may not have known. Sheepy's perfectly okay if you don't carry on a series, except for Charlie Foxtrot. Watch all of Charlie Foxtrot. No, honestly, like, TTRPGs are the worst because there's a lot of them, and there's a lot of really good ones. I'm even in a couple myself. Fuck. Yeah, if I'd have had a, fuck. Fuck. How many times, I got hit way too much. Thank God I had that bloody shitting fucking bastarding thing. The ration. The fuck were you talking about? I know we were talking about something. Okay. Hopefully this is like the last bit. Do you know what I'm talking about? Because I don't. Anyway, yay. I'm kind of glad I did this, as long as I don't take like multiple hits in the next few floors. Okay, so blank would be interesting / maybe useful. I think we're just gonna go for the. How much ammo do we have in this stuff? Yeah, we got enough. Okay. Oh, I can't afford second piece of armor. Okay, that's fine. Shit. Let's switch subjects then, because Sheepy's done that whole thing where he goes off at a tangent and he forgot what the fuck he was talking about. So yes, map. there you go. What do we get? Ooh, an extra heart. That's actually pretty good. It's almost like 2 red hearts. And hey, if I get more, all the better. Okay, let's go fight the dragon, and we'll fight the dragon probably with this and then the blooper when his heart comes out. And I'll probably be reasonably quiet. You may have guessed that. Okay. Damn it. Maybe I should be using something else. It doesn't feel like this is doing enough damage. No. Oh god, thank you. I'd like to perfect this boss just purely because I'd like the extra health. Because bullet hell's gonna be a bitch. Okay. I was just about to say, like, oh, come on! Okay, so, wow, we almost ran out of ammo for it as well. Wait, can we... not as good as I was hoping. Okay. Oh, I'm so gonna get hit here. Is that enough damage? It doesn't feel like it. Is there anything better? Maybe this. Possibly, or that doesn't have much ammo. So let's go with you and we'll try you. Okay. I got this. I got this. There we go. I wanted to save it to see if I could do a little bit of damage as well at the end. Yeah, I think I could. Okay. So, 45 monies. We did that. We did all of that. It's actually not as big as you think it is, isn't it? I think we take... What gun's that? Oh, it is the dark matter. Yeah, I think we... Oh, we can't take that. Okay, well then we'll go for this, definitely. And then we'll just blow this up, because why the hell not? Well, there's why we should. I just want to double check over here that there's no hot... Yeah, there's no hot thing, okay. Alright. So that's gone pretty well. I was thinking about trying to do the rat as well, but I think I'll save the rat for its own thing, basically. We'll go to do Fight the Leech, Lick, and then hopefully beat him and unlock the glitch, the paradox. What's the glitch from? It can't be that film with the Mario and the Donkey Kong, totally not people. That was a little bit of a sidestep for or like an attempted sidestep to avoid you know, copyright infringement. There's like a builder and a dude who looks like a gorilla. This is very obviously supposed to be the first Mario and Donkey Kong iterations. Iterations? I think iterations is right. That should do it. And there's, I think, one more up there, okay. Poisoned? No poison. Okay, well, this was the wrong way to go. Yay. I'm a bit worried about my ammo. Like, not all of it running out, just that I'll run out of decent guns to use, I guess. And obviously I'll get hit stupidly for no reason, because I'm an idiot. Oh, fuck. Hello. Okay, yeah, okay. Should have switched to my basic bitch gun, but no, I didn't. I didn't. I wonder if the Pac-Man thing, which is actually totally a wheel of cheese, it's not a Pac-Man thing at all. I wonder if that's like something that is... Yeah, that's right. My brain is literally talking in words, like just basic fuck. It's trying so hard not to get hit right now that it's talking in very basic sentences, because it's just literally like brain. No. I hate those things. Those things are the worst. The splitty bullets kill me all the time. I hate it. It's terrible. Just stop it. Oh, although these things are also pretty bad. There's a key. Do I need a key? Fuck, you die. You also die. There we go. Any more? Yeah, of course there's more. Okay, cool. Can't wait. Oh god, no. Please die. Okay, where do we need... Yeah, probably dark matter. Okay. It's still a good gun. Still a good gun. Thank you. I've completely lost the plot of what the fuck we were talking about, by the way. So let's just start up a new conversation. Let's talk about other things. Oh crap. Lord. Stop it. Where are you? There you are. One more? There we go. Oh, dicks. Oh, well, that'll do. Okay. Maybe we don't talk about anything else. Maybe we just go quiet until the end of the video. How long has it been? Almost. See, you know what? That is actually something you couldn't talk about. I enjoy Enter the Gungeon a large amount. No. 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 I enjoy Enter the Gungeon. I thought I was supposed to have homing bullets. A large amount, as I just said. But I had to repeat because I lost track of the conversation I was having. It is one of those games, like, and for whatever reason, it doesn't really happen for me with Isaac, right? Hiding in here. It's one of those things, as I was saying, I think, that doesn't happen to me in Isaac, but happens to me in this, where basically I don't dislike it. I enjoy it, but it gets aggravating. It really does get aggravating for me. Where I play it and fuck. There we go. I play it and it's the rooms. I'm like, oh, this room, you know, like, and more often than not, I say it about the majority of the rooms and the majority of the enemies. You know, it's not like, oh, this is you know, an interesting room or a fun room or whatever. It's nearly always, oh, this room's a pain, you know, oh, I can't be asked. I hate doing this room, and, you know, like, this enemy's just a pain in the ass, and all these kind of things. So, shit. Yeah. There we go. There's the other one. Oh, God. There we go. And then there's you, and then I've cleared it. Okay, good. You know what? I'm even going to teleport down here. In terms of health, we're doing pretty okay. I think we have a chance to win. It just depends on how many of those things I do. Oh, God. And I really need to avoid getting hit by any of those. Okay, good. Didn't get hit by it, Sheepy. Well done. Why do we have any the blanked, not blanked, whatever they're called? Oh shit! I have heals up, which means that when I heal for more. Which is why I'm probably still alive, because I've got heals, and when I heal, I get more for my heals. I get more bang for my buck. Dicks. So yeah, that's the problem, honestly, that I have with this game, to a certain extent, is not like, oh hey, this game sucks, or oh hey, this game's too hard, or anything like that. It's just, every now and then, fuck. On a fair, regular basis, this game for me will just turn into, I can't be asked to do this, or I don't want to do this, or it's a pain to do this, or you know, anything along those lines. Basically. Shit. See, like, this room isn't too bad, for example. I don't mind too much doing this room with all of this, with all of these. Like, it's not too much, but there are rooms where I'll get hit, like, 50 times just because I don't like the enemies I'm fighting. And that can get a bit, disillusioning, and, you know, just a bit like, oh, I don't wanna... Okay. Oh, there we go. Just like, oh, I don't want to do this. This is too much of a pain. But oh god, yeah. Too much of a pain, too much of a hassle, etc., etc. There are also other examples of like those guys in the priestly hats. I don't generally tend to dislike. For the most part. However, they are heartily annoying when you have to hit them twice with like a powerful gun weapon like this. There he is. See, so like when I get hit, obviously it's different. There we go. They've come up with some really cool ideas for enemies, bad guys, etc. They're just aggravating at the same time. There we go. And a heart, which is a double heart because we've got antibody. Okay, I like this. I like this. And we found the boss. Okay. So, I think we're just going to go straight in. And I think we're going to start off probably with the blooper. Seems like a good one to start off with. Wasn't expecting him to start off with that. Homing freaking bullet. New gun. I can't stay close enough to him. Come on. Take those hits. Take more hits. Ah! Okay. I've taken too much damage. I may not do this. I'm not going to blame the turbo mode. Oh, God. There we go. Okay, okay. Now we got the one down the bottom, which I think I can beat. What should I use there? Probably the dock marker. I know exactly where I should use this on him as well. How are we doing? Okay, okay. We're not doing 100% terribly. We have 3 hits left. And I think we have a Pac-Man left. We can maybe do this. I'm just gonna have to be quiet for this, guys. I'm sorry. Really? I've never seen it do that before. But okay, okay. Yeah, yeah. No. That was too fast, too much. Maybe I shouldn't have done it on turbo mode. Anywho. Oh, we got the Crisis Stone. Okay. Oh, Time Crisis. Right. Yeah, no, good. Okay, we got to Lich with the Paradox glitch thing, but we failed because I suck. So anyway, I may do another one of these at some point. It's one of those things, like Isaac and this. I can just jump on, I can do a video. It's slightly longer than usual, which is nice. Probably there should be... I've got a few videos I want to do, just like looking at games over the next like week or so. I want to get a Let Me Fix Your Fucking Game out, and I want to get a Lamb Chops video out as well, an edited video. So hopefully I can get this done this week. I just need to like really sit down and finish off, well, both of them. Like both of them are like half done at this point. So you know, feel free to in the comments say, Sheepy, pull your thumb out your ass and get going with that shit. But hopefully I'll see you guys when Charlie Foxtrot starts up in a couple of weeks. So keep an eye out for that. If you're interested in joining Charlie Foxtrot, the only Warhammer 40k TTRPG that I'm going to be running, it is available to viewers for a contribution, basically, because I put a lot of work into it. I don't want people, you know, signing up and then disappearing or whatever, you know. So yeah, it will be available to viewers. There's a video up on it, just came out the day before, so go check that out. Thanks for watching, guys. Next video, next editing, and next bloody sorting out doing videos, Sheepy.